Virgo, good morning. Welcome to this general reading. My name's Clive, as a lot of you already know. This is for the purpose of new viewers, cross watchers, etc. You're watching Emery's Tarot. If this is your first time watching me, be prepared. I'm a no nonsense tarot reader. Okay, I will not flower these readings to kind of butter things, or I just say what I see. And some people can find that rather blunt. Okay, so be warned in a nice way. If you do like this reading or any other reading I put up, please feel free to contact me in the email in the description box. Okay, and I'll be more than happy to send you all the information on booking a personal reading. So with that said, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Struggle, struggle, struggle. You come in, you're bringing something here to a conclusion. It's kind of like you're very, very tired. You've been hurt in the past. You've perhaps been going around in circles. You've maybe been dealing with a fire sign, but don't get too hooked up on that. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is wand energy. All right. And either you or this person has decided, well, not necessarily to give up on it, but to give yourself a breathing space. Now, whether you've backed off or this person's backed off, okay, but what I'm getting is there is this air of silence around your predicament. Okay, so there is this contemplation now on whether to re engage and finish what you started. Finishing what you've started now, bringing something to a conclusion. It's like you've come this far, and maybe some of you are in the attitude, or somebody's in the attitude here of why should I give it up? Bit of pride there, maybe. Maybe in the past it's been a bit erratic because of too many expectations, too quick, too soon. You know, for example, meeting, knowing somebody for a few weeks, and then starting to think, well, commitment time. This is a thing that's going to move along at its own natural pace. Pushing it will not help. All right. There is a new opportunity here. There's been a lot of conflict in the past. Maybe some of you have been dealing with somebody, or you've been dealing with a lot of people, and you've not been willing to just drop all your friends or people you're seeing just like that on the whim of somebody else. And in some cases, they're kind of, like their lifestyle of freedom in the past, and they're not sure they want to let this freedom go. But there's a new opportunity here. I'm picking up if there's been silence because of conflict, internal or exterior, take your pick. There's a kind of a new opportunity and a message coming in, or a message. Food for thought is what I'm getting. Maybe there is a bit of regret with this. Maybe some of you are thinking, well, hang on a minute, maybe I shouldn't have said that or did that. They're probably thinking the same thing. Wow, the cause of this up and down in and out energy is probably for some of you distance or the logistics of the thing, an unpreparedness to commit because of different cultures or whatever. But there is this kind of energy of wanting a sense of freedom. I do feel a lot of you are, in the sense, are tired of struggling. You see, it's a nine, so things are coming to a conclusion because that's all nines in tarot are bringing like endings, nearly finished the struggling. What you've been waiting for, an opportunity you've been waiting for is coming in. All right. Somebody in the past, you two decided to part your ways. Either you walked away from them, they walked away from you. Silence fell. And after a period of time and a bit of settling down and a bit of a rethink here, somebody's deciding to open up. Okay. Because you've got the Sun card here. Now, the Sun card to me is also, look, things have been happening too quick. I want to keep my freedom for a while. I want this to run at its natural pace. In advisory, from my perspective as a reader, the Sun as advice is saying just relax and let it go with the flow. Try not to expect too much too quick. You know, it's like you're in your garden, you plant a seed, or in your window box if you're in a city. That plant will still grow in its own time. You can't force it to grow. Yes, you can put nutrients in the soil to kind of speed things up a bit, but the plant will still only grow according to its environment. So, whatever your environment is in this, whether it's in a work situation or with relationships, and this is relationships of all kinds. Okay, this is a general reading, so it could be relationships with a family, involving family, friends, loved ones, romantics, even with a job, a new job offer coming in after a long struggle. Right, you finally got somebody's attention, but this is something that is kind of I'm picking up for a lot of you. It's divinely timed. Like I said, this can only grow depending on the environment it's in. Like if the person you're seeing is next door in the next street where the logistically it's very easy to meet up with them, things are probably going to move along a bit quicker. But if your person is in another country, it's not so easy on face-to-face meets. And we've got wonderful technology these days. I read for many people all over the world. I'm in the UK. I read for many people in California, which is an 8-hour difference, and as far across in the east as New Zealand. So we've got wonderful technology, but in the sense, there's nothing like a face-to-face meet where you can touch and really pick up that energy and see if something will work. You see what I mean? It'll move along at a different speed. Growth according to the environment. Might even label this video that title. All right. At the moment there's a third party situation going on. Somebody here is being very secretive. Now this third party could be a family member, like I say. It could be a marriage. It could be somebody dating somebody. Okay. But what I'm getting here is for some of you, somebody is planning a reunion. Okay. And with the Three of Cups, I always get a new community, somebody with very different cultural beliefs to you. You see how these three ladies are in different costumes? Red, white, and sort of a earth colour. Okay, that's representative of, look, we're from different cultures, but we can get on. It's all about acceptance. I'm kind of getting here, there are some big differences between you two. This is all about bridging gaps as well. And the High Priestess, to me, it's apart from spirituality, it represents, this kind of inner fear to commit. If you want this, and it's obtainable. That's what that priestess is saying. Learn from your experiences from your past, especially in this relationship if you're dealing with an ex, or even if this is somebody new that you've not known very long and still not sure whether you want to commit. Okay, it's kind of like maybe you're going to have to take a little bit of blind faith and trust yourself. Mm. Maybe that fear of commitment is because you don't trust yourself. In the past, maybe you've opened up your heart. You're the sort of person that falls in love very, very quickly. There's a mistrust either of oneself or the other person. But somebody's been battling away and wants to bring in changes. I'm kind of getting slowly, more haste, less speed with this. Going forward anyway. Let's see. Probably the need to make a decision. Right. Now, if you expect too much out of this relationship too quick and you go into it or expect they're going to totally change or they expect you're going to, there's a very good chance you're going to be disappointed. Like I said, growth to the environment. This is all about if somebody's avoiding something here, sort of avoiding their feelings, avoiding you, avoiding another person, and somebody is avoiding the truth. If there's been silence between you two, okay, I'm kind of getting this that silence is going to get broken. Well, it will at least give you focus. Despite your situation, marriage, living with somebody, singles of you, I'm talking to everybody here, but we are talking about a different community. Forming a relationship within the bounds of the environment. That's what I'm getting. That's what this means to me. If you're in a different country, you've got to abide by different rules. This person grew up in a different environment to you. There could even be significant religious beliefs. Maybe the family won't accept it, but what I'm getting is here is one of acceptance. There you are. I'm kind of getting you are in this energy of not letting anybody else get in your way. You're taking everything on board, but you're heading to, you want your happiness. Somebody here might try and cling to you or try and persuade you otherwise, but I'm getting that you're not letting anybody else get in the way of what you want. You're really coming into your power. That's you, Virgo, the Hermit. Right. Success here. It does come with a few strings attached, like distance, or this person might be married and separated, so you can't get married yet because they've not actually divorced. You know, aspects that you maybe don't like, but given time, you know, the, the bond between you can get stronger. And this is kind of dealing with problems as and when. Certainly, the energy between you is good. You do want to be with each other. All right, whatever the problems between you. Yeah, I'm getting more haste, less speed. This is a very fast card, but it's saying after a period of time, okay, we're going to do it. But it looks dramatic. It looks very fast moving, but it's actually advisory telling you to slow down. Be very careful about jumping into something based on an assumption. All right. I'm kind of getting the environment's going to change quite quickly, the logistics of the thing. It, it's kind of up to you to dig deeper, maybe do your research, all right, and make some preparations if you can. All right. But there's a very, very quick change of attitude here. Somebody who's been watching you, okay, is going to break their silence. I'm getting your reaction is everything. Thanks very much for watching.